welcome back to another test game. Yeah, that's a nice hand, I guess. I will keep this leading with a Windswept Heath, and I want to fetch it for a forest because I do not want to expose my fetch lands to stifle at this point of the game. And I want to get the Sylvan Library down next turn. I don't know why the yield is not working for us, but let's take it. Maybe because I had a stop here. So some months into Premodern on Modo and still super confused. Okay, this, if he has a Sylvan Library turn 1, might be problematic. Wow. Attunement, yeah, it's great. I don't know if my plan with Sylvan Library is doable anymore. Because he can just combo off next turn. But if I just play port and hope for the best, there might be a scenario where I want to port and he plays Frantic Search in response. So float the mana, let the port ability resolves, and play Frantic Search. We lose like this. So maybe this should be a tough matchup for us. Especially the version with Mox Diamond. Yeah, Parallax Titan 2, man. That's brutal. We need Mox plus removal. Wasteland is decent, but he could save it with a tide. I think we have to pay for everything, because it's not a game evolving around. But I think I would like to go for that, and if he removes it, there will be a scenario where we get our cards back. Okay, I think it's the Bent Replenish deck. So that's bad. Yeah, I don't want to pay for any of these. Good thing is we have the fetch lands to get rid of those. I think he might have Stifle in his deck. So it might have been wrong to not fetch right away, because he probably knows I kept crap on top. And the Stifle could be very strong here. But I'm not optimistic about the game, because it's done. With him drawing these cards, we are a pulsing away from the Parallax side from losing. Okay, that's probably a tough matchup, even with the Meddling Mages, because he can just, so if we name Replenish, he can just play the Parallax Wave to exile it, and he is probably Swords of Plowshares and Oath of Druids in the green version. And we do not have any graveyard hate or stuff like that. I think we interact pretty badly with him. Okay. Ah, sweet. Bothing into an Anarchist. Getting Replenish back. Let me fetch here. To see some fresh cards with Sylvan Library. That's a good draw. Wasteland. So I don't know if I need to keep the sword. He has 2 cards in hand, so right thing to do. Yeah, I pay for everything here. And I want to play Wasteland on this tomb. Play the Mox Diamond. Discarding 1 Gemstone Mine. Play a Werebear. Set a stop in his upkeep. Because if he does not have Stifle, we get our Port mana back. And we want to port Intuition for 3 Replenish. So we get our lands back. Same for him. We're going to tap the tomb. Hope that he not draws another land. Yeah, another tomb. That's pretty bad for us. We get all of our lands. But 3 Replenish are gone. So I want to see what his Armageddon. Yeah, you're a bit late to the party. So I think we can't keep more cards. Put that on top. Put that on top. We have 3 mana, which is nice. So I would like to go for the Terravore here. But he could flip into an Anarchist, getting back a Replenish. And while doing this, flipping into a Parallax Wave. Yeah, it's funny that this kind of deck is like just completely new discovered. And this is pretty awesome for Premodern. Replenish again, getting back Seal and Opal Scene, attacking for lethal. Yes, we are done, but I just want to show you how these enchantments will attack here, which is pretty cool. So we will do our best and fight the good fight here. Take this. Yeah, wild deck. I love it. So this is a bit of a trap card, to be honest. We do not have much against him. Yeah, we need to get rid of the swords. Because the problem is... in most cases, he will flip a parallax wave with his Oath trigger. And at this point, if he has the Opal scene and the wave, you can't interact. Because it doesn't matter what's the target for your swords to Plowshares, you will always have the ability to just exile it with the parallax wave, keep priority. Yeah, that's a great start. I'm not sure if we need to start. I think we want to start with the Sylvan Library. Because he won't. He could. Yeah, we need to start with Sylvan Library. We discard the Treetop Village here. Because if we would like play something like the Wayfarer or the Meddling Mage, he can just play turn 1 Oath. And we lost. Yeah. Mox Diamond. He might have a removal for the library. Yeah, great one. Werebear or Wayfarer or Meddling Mage. Yeah, this was the best draw he could have. Because it would have drawn us like 4 cards. At least. Cataclysm seems bad here. So I think we want to play this one. Ship the turn. He does not play a second land, so I would like to... I think now it's time for the Meddling Mage, right? I think here we want to name the Oath of Druids. Because that would shift the game pretty quickly. And as long as he's not playing more lands, we are the aggressor. Okay. So what's our play? I think it's probably right to activate this to draw up for bad land. We do not want to draw, and I think it's something like the ruin here. And then we are going to attack. And the second main, I want to either deploy this. Yeah, this might be correct. Let's do it like white mana. Play that. Bounce that. Blue mana. Meddling Mage, and the second Meddling Mage is naming Oath of Druids too. Because it's still the card we will lose against if it resolves, and we need to set something up against the Seal of Removal. We send back the Mox Diamond here, because it won't do us any favor right now. And from the next turn we can like tutor up ports. Yeah, here's a port. Do I want to tutor up another port? Or do I want to attack for one more? I think tutoring might be the right thing to do at this point. Treetop Village could be decent. But I think porting here is more important. Cataclysm doesn't shine right now. This port was a bit too early, I guess. Because if you would have bounced one with a seal, we would not have the ability to replay it. Okay, we have a clock here, like... Yeah, okay, due to his seal it's a bit slower. Drawing Armageddon would be pretty decent. It's not a good sign that he's thinking so much about it. Yeah, we might see Replenish here. And he's getting the Oath cheated in. No Replenish, okay. Armageddon, that's strong. So our play is to play Mox Diamond. Discard the Brushland. Play Armageddon. And if he bounces one of the mages now, the good thing is that we can cast the second one on Replenish. We do not want to drop the Rishadan Port here, because I want to tutor with the Wayfarer soon. Yeah, this was the only spot where Replenish would have been dangerous or even game-breaking. Here I would like to tutor for something. I don't know if I want, because he will bounce one of the mages here. So let's attack. Because he needs to bounce a mage now, otherwise he will face lethal to these two. Okay, no, not bouncing. So Rishadan Port and hopefully win from here. Good thing is if we port an upkeep, he does not have enough mana to play Frantic Search, but I don't know if the deck plays Frantic Search in general, because the deck seems pretty crowded. Another Seal of Removal might be fine. Yeah, but cool deck. With the City of Brass, you have the ability to even hardcast the Anarchist. A really tough matchup. We've managed to win this, but I would like to bring in one Mulch to get some card advantage and find our ports and wastelands better. And I think the elephants are pretty slow and pretty vulnerable to Oath of Druids. That's a decent hand. Of course, we can just play the Meddling Mage turn 1 and apply pressure. Okay, Oath is a bit problematic, but I would like to play it like this. Cast the Mox, discarding Gemstone Mine, and I would like either get rid of this immediately, but I think the better play here is to play the Seal, destroying his Mox, to play with his mana. Wasteland is okay. So here I would like to play it like this for the Ray. Follow up with a Wayfarer. So he might have something like Ancient Tomb Tide, but this wouldn't be a problem. Okay, play nothing. So we could waste our own land to draw up a port. Or we could just follow up with Meddling Mage, which should be right. Playing Meddling Mage, naming, I think we are clear against O, so let's take Replenish here. And if he plays Oath of Druids, we would like to flashback the Ray. And here you see the strength of the deck, splashing blue for Meddling Mage, giving it a bit more reach than the other green-white Terravore decks. Attunement, Oath of Druids, okay. But he will not play another land. Naturalize. So flashback is green. What will happen if we do this? The question is, am I scared of that? Because Anarchist will probably... Yeah, we need to get rid of that. Casting the Ray here. Destroy Wasteland to draw up 4. Don't know. Maybe I don't attack with a Wayfarer here. because I want to tutor in the end step. No, I attack with both. Because if I untap and tutor land, it will be strong enough to get some advantage. So if he does nothing here, now Undiscovered Paradise is decent. So I think the play is to play this, play Naturalize on the Mox, which is pretty strong. Good thing is that we can just bounce the Undiscovered Paradise. So we have the ability to go on one land pretty quickly. And I might do this to get a Rishadan Port. Armageddon. It's pretty strong. Yeah, I'd like to cast this. Because if he plays any land, the Mox will be live, finding ports and Treetop Villages. I think first thing I want to do is either port or Windswept Heath to have another activation. Because port won't be active right now. We take the Windswept Heath, play it. Take with that, having a 5-turn clock if he does not fetch. Okay, Ancient Tomb. So here we need to go for a Wasteland, I guess. Because I'm a bit scared of him having mana. Good thing is that we deactivated the Replenish with that. Yeah, good game, Phil.